Alright, got a new set of broadheads in. I'm going to test out. I've been shooting, going to fixed blade this year, and shot those Dirt Nap DRTs and Dirt Nap Alpha, and I like them, but I only had 4, so I needed to get some more anyway. I like to have 6 broadheads, so I was going to try another fixed blade, and the Crimson Talon G2s with the spiral blades sounded like a pretty good one to try. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put them on the scale, and we're going to see if they are at least consistently the same. One thing that I was really drawn to with these is 3 broadheads was only like $25, shipped, taxes, everything, which is unheard of nowadays. Seems like all of them are 50 bucks. So that one's 7. It's grains. Let's see if I can get these out without cutting myself. 7. Can you see that? So they are at least consistent. The Dirt Naps that I've been shooting, the DRTs, have been weighing in at 6 grams. So I don't know how that's going to play out on the bow. But they were consistently 6, and these are consistently 7. The cool thing about these, they say when they hit the deer, they keep spinning through the deer, so you're getting like a shredded hole instead of just a 3-blade cut. Anyway, they're sharp, I can tell you that. So I'm going to see how accurate they are. That's kind of the most important thing. Alright, so we're going to shoot these 3. I'm going to shoot a group with just my field tips. Shooting the VXR 28-inch. These are the Dirt Nap DRTs I've been shooting. I ordered a 3-pack of them and was really impressed with them. So I decided to order the Alpha. You can order like 1 broadhead with Dirt Nap, which is pretty cool. They give you the ability to do that, to test it, and it's fantastic. It's a great broadhead. It's just a little smaller, so I'm a little bit worried about the cutting diameter, but it's a great broadhead. The problem is I shot this Dirt Nap DRT, and then I shot my Alpha behind it and took a chunk out of it. So the other day I was testing it to see if it was going to affect the accuracy. I filed it down. It's fairly smooth, but it did take a chunk out. I was testing it to check the accuracy, and at 20 yards it didn't make a big difference, but at 30 yards it made a huge difference. So this is my broadhead target. At 20 yards, wasn't a big deal, maybe off an inch or so, but at 30 yards, it made a huge loop and blew through my shop. It was pretty heavy duty steel, so it blew through it. It actually managed to go right between here. It's pretty impressive, actually, and hit the shop. I'll show you what it did on the inside. Luckily, it missed my mower, just barely. It came through there, and actually came through right there and flew all the way across the shop, through all that plastic, and the tip poked through the metal of the other side of my shop. If you can see that, yeah, there it is. So, if you hit a deer with it, they are going to do some damage. That's pretty impressive, if you ask me. So long story short, I don't think this one is going to be usable, but the other 2 are, and my Alpha should be back any day now. So I'll have 3 Dirt Naps, 2 DRTs, and an Alpha, and then I'm going to have these 3, pending they fly good. Again, these are $25 for all 3 of them, and I believe it said on their website they have a warranty of if you break something, send it back, they'll replace it, no questions asked. So that's pretty good, especially at that price point. Alright, the field tip test. Pretty good. Field tip test did pretty good. Had these 2 basically touching. This one just a little bit high. I actually shot it up here, and it was me. I pulled it, I felt it, so I went and pulled it back out and gave it another shot. So they're pretty good. About, you know, maybe an inch and a half. This one little flyer up here on this one. So now let's put some actual killing blades on and see about this. Alright, I gotta admit I'm pretty impressed with those. Not that, you know, I'm in bullseye every time, but just seeing them fly, they were so flat and smooth. And the blade, the cut going in, you can see that. It's just so crazy how that swirls in. This one here, I felt like that was me. I felt bad as my third shot. I felt a little bit like it was, I was going to be a little high when I shot it, but still a kill shot. I think I'm gonna back up to 30 and try them all again. That's when you'll really know if you got any mistakes. You know, that 2 inch, you know, inch and a half or an inch high will turn into 3 or 4 inches high. You back on up. So so far, man, I'm really impressed with all 3 of them flew really flat and smooth. Alright, 30 yards. My final shot, I mean, smoking dead on bullseye. This one just a shade high, which 30 yards for me, just average Joe. You know, a little higher than I wanted. This one, the knock did not come on, and this is the same arrow that we had trouble with at 20. And if you look, this white fletching, you can see it's got a big ripple in it. It was pulled through a soda bottle, I think, in one of my prior videos. So it's got a constant little ripple in that thing. I think I'm gonna shoot 30 again, but I'm gonna try a different arrow. I mean, the knock didn't come on, and they got a different ripple. And this one, that's why you number these. This one's been giving me trouble, and I know it's number 6, so I've been keeping up with that. And we'll see if maybe these other 2 are just flukes. But I will say this: when you pull them out, when you pull these broadheads out, you feel the arrow twisting as it goes back into the channel, the cut channel where you shot it. So that's pretty cool. It definitely spins as it cuts through there. Pretty neat. It's not bad. Yeah, this first one's really the only one I'm really disappointed in. This, I don't mind this too much. This is the new arrow after I culled the last one that was a flyer. This one I don't mind too much either. You can see what it did to that cardboard as it entered, that swirl it made on there. I'm going to shoot probably just a 3 group of those DRT, or 2 groups, I only have 2 of them. A 2 group of them DRTs just to kind of compare. And then I'm going to have to go in. The mosquitoes are wearing me out. So, but yeah, I think these are alright. I think I'm going to see what they do to a doe. I think I like them.